Hello everybody, welcome back to my corner of the world where we talk about life and we live it together. This week's video is our week in the mountains. From Phoenix to Aubrey, California, it's about 600 miles, equaling to roughly 10 hours of driving time. We originally were gonna fly, but with the virus we thought driving would be safer. It's fun to make a road trip out of it too. I drove most of the way because Tad worked in the car, but it was super fun. Those are his cool shoes. Tad's parents live near Shaver, California, and they have a beautiful home with 10 acres of leafy green property. Their cats basically run the place. This is Bo Peep. This is Milo. And Wheezy, who actually can't meow. This right here was on a walk around their property. It's so beautiful. Got done with my run. I wanted to show you guys the spot that Tad proposed. So their house is up on that hill there. So you come down this hill right here. You loop around, you walk over here. Right about here is where I probably said something like, as I looked to my left. And this is where he proposed. Right there. Now there used to be 3 tall trees up here where on our first date where we first kissed, one fell down. Or 2 fell down? No, 1 fell down. That one fell down. This is where Tad proposed, where we first kissed. Is also where Tad's sister got married. That little wood heart awesome palette thing that their parents set up. That's where we took her wedding pictures. Very special spot in my heart. Lori always has a lot of snacks and food prepared. She's an amazing cook, so we never go hungry. On Saturday, we drove to Manteca, California to visit Tad's aunt and uncle for a family day, and I didn't get a whole lot of footage because we were too busy having fun. But this is Marley, Tad's cousin, who apparently hates taking photos with Tad, but I happened to catch a rare moment. Sunday was Mother's Day, and Lori's wish was to drive down the $1 Million Road and hike the Stevenson Creek Trail, which was about 7.25 miles round trip. It was a pretty hot day, but it was so fun to hike with Tad's parents, Kevin and Lori, and Tad's sister Zoe and her husband John. The main goal of this hike is to reach this beautiful, giant waterfall. was clearly the perfect spot for a photo op. This was a huge cave that was right next to the falls. Stopped to eat a bite before the trek back to the car. On Tuesday night, I got to be reunited with my very best friend in the whole world, Anna Ross, and her husband, Mitch. Once again, I didn't get a whole lot of footage just because we were too busy chatting and catching up, but it was so good to see them. Back at home, Lori and I spent time chatting and hanging out in the kitchen making beignets, and they were so yummy. This one is a very deformed heart. We made some Mickey Mouse shaped ones, just some plain circles. And yes, they were absolutely delicious. Lori ended up whipping out the old family scrapbooks, and I got to see my sweet husband as a baby boy. He still makes that face. I know I'm biased, but he's actually the cutest baby I think I've ever seen. So on our last day there, Lori and Kevin have set up their own shooting range in their property, and we got to spend a few hours shooting. This was my one triumphant shot. Pretty good for a girl who likes to shoot but doesn't get to very often. Overall, it was an absolutely phenomenal week. We had so much fun with family, especially spending Mother's Day with Lori, and we cannot wait to be up there again.